Chair, fellow speakers, guests. The A2 is storytelling and narrative. The purpose of this speech is to allow you to be creative, imaginative, by sharing experiences and events through words, sounds and visual images. And this speaker did that. He took us on a journey. First he started with a salutation, really important, making sure everybody was listening. The aim is to speak with purpose, and his purpose was to tell us a story about a landmark. Well, that got my attention. Very good start. It was very clear delivery and very clear format. That's the F2 level, beginning, middle and end. He explained exactly what he was going to tell us and in what order. The A1 level is about vocabulary, and he talked to us about something glacial, dramatic forces, bestowed, sculpted, fashioned, enter the humans, tenacious adventurers that forged a route. Well, that's very good use of vocabulary. It's also speaking with conviction. It also includes all the previous levels, including the A1. The A4, use of gestures with the tectonic plates crashing. The pushing and the humans marching their way. F3 is about conviction, the F5 is about use of voice. This was a very interesting speech, appropriate for this audience. This speaker spoke clearly and passionately about the topic and made a road fascinating. I would like to contemplate and marvel, not necessarily at the Ridgeway, but the progress made by this particular speaker. The best speech I've ever heard him deliver. Well done for passing this level. We do need to give learning points. And these are just minor, certainly didn't detract from this particular speech. A little fumbling with the notes, maybe finding some way of having them laid out so that there was a bit less shuffling. There is still a little bit of accordion hands, I want to call them, but less than I've seen in the past. And I think this was because this particular speech, the speaker was enthused by it and was able to follow his passion. So well done, continue on that note. The timing was said as 8 minutes, it was actually 9 minutes, which is great really for this speaker because he often struggles sometimes in topics to keep going. So it's wonderful to be able to see the speaker enthused with such length of time in this speech. He did end with to conclude, and we don't usually want to say to conclude. The ending has to be punchy, and we know that this is the end. However, I would say for this particular speech, it was cleverly done because it reviewed the history of the Ridgeway and the development. And that's all that's left for me to say on that fantastic speech. Well done.